This is Satori Hyuga. This is my first video in about, I would say, at least a month or so. This will be my Q&A. And since no one's really asked anything, I'll improvise. I got one question, but I'll save that for the end. I'm currently playing Marvel vs. Capcom 2 on the 360 arcade, Xbox Live Arcade, and it's, I don't know how to put it. It's fun, and it is definitely the game I remember, but everyone I've played with has small complaints about it. Whether it be the controls are too simple, the moves have been simplified, or the fact that they're not used to an Xbox controller. My only complaint is the same complaint I'm going to have with all online games, and that connection speed, well, not for this particular game, but connection speed in general is kind of slow. It might just be where I have my antenna. Anyway, my biggest complaint about the game is the combo system is still cheap with certain characters. And I'm not complaining, I really do enjoy that. But it is annoying to lose to someone who can just jab the light punch button and get a victory. Okay, let's see. What else would people be asking me right now? There isn't much that I haven't filled from my first video, my introduction video. But, I'm currently awaiting Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, just because I've been reading the Civil War and the Secret War sagas. And I've really wanted to see how well I'd fare in the informing my own version of those Secret Wars, because from what I've gathered, my special teams are hybrid. The new fusion system it's a little iffy for me. I don't really like the names of some attacks and how they're pulled off, but I do like the new Unity system. It's just my complaint about that also, like in the first game, is I like to change my teams up a lot. So I really hope that the Unity system or my custom team creation doesn't screw up stats or anything, just because I like to change heroes and villains. I'm also waiting for Batman Arkham Asylum. Got my hands on the demo and I was hooked immediately. Speaking of DC, I wasn't really pleased with Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe, mainly because it came out about 10 years too late. But it's a fun game nonetheless. Jake Bond, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. You asked me about my favorite villains. Okay, well, I'll start with Marvel. One of my favorite villains from Marvel would probably be either Magneto, because of powers of magnetism, and I could see a lot of potential in harnessing a power over metal, like they do in kind of like in X2, I believe, how he pulls the iron out of a man's body to break out of his plastic cell. I would enjoy doing that repeatedly. Another villain from Marvel that I kind of like a lot is, it's kind of hard actually to pick from Marvel. Even harder from DC actually. But huh. I don't really know. Magneto's a definite, like I said, because of the blood and iron. I mean the iron and the blood, excuse me. I guess Doctor Doom as well. I always thought that he was kind of sinister looking with his mask. And I don't really know his powers because I haven't been paying much attention to Fantastic Four. But having a castle and pretty much a country to rule over, that's a plus in my book. As for DC, I think I've already mentioned Deathstroke. I'm a Teen Titans fan, and though they changed his name to Slade in the cartoon, I've always wanted to picture myself as Deathstroke. And part of it is the fatalities in DC Universe versus Mortal Kombat. Another good villain, the Joker. Not because of how funny he could be, but because of how sadistic he could be. Just psychotic. And it's hard to explain. I just really love the Joker. Metallo from Superman's a good one also. Not because of the kryptonite. A lot of people think, oh, it's because he has kryptonite built in him. Nah. He's kind of, how do I put it? It's paying homage to the Terminator series with the T-1000. I'm not the T-1000, the T-800 series, excuse me. The T-800 series, the exoskeleton. I've dragged on too much about that. Right now, I'm reading The Darkest Night story of a DC Universe. So I'm having a kick of seeing some heroes being revived after their deaths by the Black Rings, and just seeing the world be torn apart. Don't worry, that's not really a spoiler. It's explained in the first book. I'm just clearing the second book because I haven't really had time off of work to read. And I'm trying to pull myself away from Marvel vs. Capcom. Geez, I rambled for 8 minutes. I guess that pretty much sums up Q&A. Later on today, I might post my rant about dub versus sub, or I might do a rant about Harry Potter. I'm not really sure yet. But check out The Royal Pain. That's my friend from school. He's got some pretty good videos if you're into YouTube poop. Just be careful what you request from him, because he's not the type to just bend to everyone's will. And I'll be working with him on a video pretty soon. I haven't found my script yet, but I've got a pretty clear idea of what I want to do. Oh crap, like 20 seconds left. This is Satoru Hyuga signing off, and thank you for the question, Jake Bond. I don't really know if I answered it fully, but I'm gonna have another edition in the future.